Hey guys, it's Simflakes here, and I didn't know what I should do for my first video, so I just started off with a house, a let's build. So this house, I guess, is like Inspiration Meadow. I guess that's what I'm gonna call it. Well, this is like my first speed build, obviously, my first video and stuff. Right here in this moment, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just gonna cut it out, but yeah, I was gonna cut it out, but I delete everything after, and then I just start off again. So I was like, just leave it. Just leave it. You're gonna see my mistake right here. I did constrain floor elevations. And everything was a mess, and I know there's a way to fix it, but I didn't have any time for it. I didn't have any time for that, so I just deleted everything and started all over. So yeah, now this actually took me about 3 hours to make, and I sped it up times 8, and it was still 26 minutes. I wanted to kind of keep it a little shorter than that, so I sped it up by 9 times, and it's 23, I think. That's better than 26. But as you see here, I'm struggling, and sorry the quality's horrible. I still have to play around with different qualities, or the quality of the recording. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I just put some bushes there, but it will go. It won't be like that because it just totally messes up, and I'm a quitter. So there is a way to fix it, but I didn't have any time for it. Oh, I probably did, but I didn't want to look up the video again because I watched a video by the Sim Supply on how to do like split living and stuff like that, and I didn't want to have to watch it again. I just wanted to get this over with because yeah, as you see here, I am deleting everything except for that little hang part. I don't know what it's called. I didn't delete that, and I was gonna just cut right here, or cut through the beginning and just go straight to here, but then that little the 2 columns in that little mini house, I don't really know, it would just appear, and you guys would be like, where'd that come from? How come you didn't put that on camera? So I didn't. I didn't cut it, and I just let you guys see my mistake. Yeah. So right here, I'm just doing the roofing, and that was a lot of rambling I just did. Sorry, but oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just doing the roofing, and this house was actually designed after a house that I saw in real life. And as you see, I'm just playing with the roofing. I think that was the original design I went for. Yeah. So right here, I think I was just like standing or whatever, eating, I don't know. I just paused for a second. Okay, right here I was going to like do use terrain paints, as you see, but at the end I didn't use a terrain paint. I just used tiling, because it kind of messes up right there. I was just like, ugh. I didn't want to do it again or perfect it or anything, make it look really pretty, so I just got rid of it. And then right here I'm doing this design for like, I guess, a patio, and I was looking at all the different columns if it would be tall enough, as you see, and I just go with a wall, just a plain wall. Okay, so the floor doesn't actually look like that. I change it to some Island Paradise floor, I think. Oh yeah, and I changed the columns too. I just like the walls better. So here I'm doing the floor. I got rid of the terrain paints, and now I'm doing some of the landscaping, And the reason why I'm calling this Inspiration Meadow, I guess, is because I I wanted to put something very, like, I wanted to make this a very nature inspired, I can't talk, inspired house. So I put some trees, and then I ended up putting a lot of trees all around the whole entire house. I went out of my mind. Um, yeah, and then there's this big like walkway with a ton of windows, and that's there to, I guess, look out. So yeah, so this is a big walkway. Don't worry, it's not gonna be um, just wood flooring. And here I'm playing around with the windows, just seeing what looks best. And I think that's the design I went for, but obviously not red. I change it to white. Okay, so then now I'm doing the wallpaper or wall, yeah. And here I'm playing with the colors. I just went for this off-white color. And don't worry. The whole house is not like that. It's gonna change. Again, it took me 3 hours, so it may take a while to look good. So this house was actually built in Hidden Springs, and I guess Hidden Springs, kind of like the mountains and all the trees in the world. I guess it kind of made me feel like if it's Inspiration Meadows with all the trees, it should be in Hidden Springs. Yeah, here we go. I'm putting in some wood, and doesn't actually look like that. Yeah, I just change it to the white. It's not actually that white. It looks, or on the side, it looks pretty white, but it's not. Okay, here is, I guess I ate or something, and I just cut off the recording, or I paused. So yeah, I'm putting in the windows, and I was gonna put a window up there, but I probably could have, but I didn't. And I'm putting more windows on here, and they didn't work out, so I think I changed the window. Yeah, I put another one on the back, like that. And I had move objects on, so if I was putting down windows whenever, as you see the door, it kind of messed up because of move objects. I think that's why. I don't really know. I'll just go for an archway here, and that's actually going to be a living room. It's not the whole thing's going to be a living room. And this house was inspired by a house I saw in real life, but it was actually a lot smaller. Like the size, okay, that right there is a living room. That was supposed to be the size of the whole house, just a little longer. But I kind of went with the idea that I was thinking of, that was in my head. And this right here was, I don't know, I didn't have to put it in. I was kind of I was kind of thinking of what I should do with those little red tiles or whatever, so I just put it in the floor. Okay, now we're working on the kitchen, or the flooring, and that's where the stairs are gonna be, and that's the bathroom. And I don't really know what this house would be, because it's a 1 bedroom, and the bed is like on a deck, or not on a deck, but like a platform. So it's a 1 bedroom, and it's totally open, no doors, no. I was actually gonna put 2 bedrooms, one downstairs, but I felt like, where would the stairs go? So I just put it in that little room. Yeah, that's the stairs, and then I open that room up. Something about the house. there is a pool, and it's kind of a creepy pool because it's like almost black floor and black walls. But yeah, this house will not be up for download, unfortunately. I do have an exchange, Sims 3 exchange, but I don't think I'll put this up for download as a first house or a first Let's Build. I don't think it's really worthy of the exchange. I feel like I definitely could have done better. Yeah. Okay, so I just changed the tiling to to red, and I think what definitely took the most time was that normally what I would do is I would just build a house, I would do white walls and like no landscaping and just plain furniture. And I recently, over the summer, I've been watching a lot of Deligracy, yeah, like a lot of people. I've been watching, gosh, I can't remember. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of people, and like I got a lot of inspiration from them, because I noticed that I should definitely spend some more time on my builds, yeah, or my house builds. So right now I'm just doing the kitchen. I'm not doing creative style right now, so that's why I look kind of weird, but I will. I was putting down the fire alarm right there, and then I was gonna put down these cabinets. I was trying to see what I could put on the top of the fridge, but I just got rid of right there next to the fridge, the cabinets, and I made that bigger. So I'm just putting in some lights, and I didn't actually know what light to put in because it's a bigger house, so I would have to put in like tons of lights. So I just opened up Bug, and I got the invisible ceiling lights. Yeah, and I just put those all around. Oh gosh, what was that? Yeah, I was gonna put them outside, but I feel like there wouldn't be like invisible lighting outside. If there were to be invisible lighting anywhere, it would be inside. So right now I'm doing the creative style. Don't worry, it's not that colored. So what happened here is I accidentally clicked on the window and dragged it to the cabinets, and I was thinking, I was like, whoops, and then I was like, it actually kind of looks good or decent. So that's the design I went with. And the cabinets actually look white on one side and then like off-white on the other side. That's just like, I guess how it was shining or whatever. Here's the bathroom. It's a one bathroom. Random bed. I was just testing out the alt button. Yeah. Hold on, my mic. So I'm doing the bathroom right now. I was thinking of what I should put there, and I ended up putting that. I was gonna put some shelves here, and I noticed that my Into the Future was not downloaded. I do have I'll let you guys know a little thing, like some things about me. I own all the expansion packs and almost all the stuff packs. All I need is Diesel, Town Life, and Fastlane. But yeah, and I just switched to a new computer, so I think I haven't downloaded World Adventures, movie stuff, and Into the Future yet. But Into the Future was totally accidental. I should have downloaded it because there's some good stuff that comes with there. But yeah, so I'm just doing those little stools, and now here's the dining table, and I was thinking what to put, and I was like, well, let's put some dark green dining chairs. So that's what I went for. I actually made it, I think, darker than that. No, I kept it because I wanted there to be some color, like the red stools and the green chairs. Yeah, and then there's this rug that came with Supernatural that I put right there. I was actually going to keep it there, but I just put it to the side so I could use it later because I didn't think it really fit the dining room. and I use this rug, or I don't know what it is, but it's on the ceiling. I mean, on the wall from 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff. And these are just digital paintings. I think that's what they're called. So don't worry. The house doesn't come with really like weird paintings with like splotches of paint on them. And yeah, I was just putting some paintings. I might put this house up for download, but again, I thought I probably could have done better, so that's why I didn't put it up for download. But if you would like it in your world, go ahead and comment or like the video. I might think of putting it up on the exchange. If I do, link will be in the description, but I doubt I will. So I just went with this like blue couch and this TV. Again, about the house, I don't really know. I didn't take count of what I did use and what I didn't use. Like, I probably used every expansion pack without even knowing it. I did not use any store content, though I know that. I wanted to stick to expansion and stuff packs. So I didn't use any store content, no custom content in this house. So right here I'm putting a bookshelf. Yeah, and then I was gonna put these things like those, I don't know, pictures on the wall, but I just took them down. Here's a hallway, a little mini hallway, or yeah. And with a computer in it. And I was putting some paintings, and I was actually gonna put those leaves there, and that's what it was gonna look like, but I was like, oh my gosh, leave overkill. So I just I think I put another painting in there. So right here I'm putting some chairs, and I put that little lantern right underneath the chair. I thought it was cute. And then the books, and I changed up the colors to not be such a girly color, and I guess it could have been pink. I was kind of basing this off of a sim that I previously made, or not previously on this channel, but I just made a sim, and it was a male, and I was gonna make him live here. This would be his future home, but I definitely put some childish features in it. Not saying that it can't be childish, but I put a rug that came from, I don't know, 70s, 80s, and 90s. I really don't know, but I put it in there, or maybe generations, who knows. I put it in there, and I was like, I wanted to keep this masculine as like manly as I could, but oh well. And then I was putting in like an ottoman, and I just got this, like, I don't know what that is, an ice cream sandwich couch or whatever, coffee table from Showtime. It looks like, oh sorry, it kind of looked like an ottoman to me at the time. Yeah. And then okay, here is the inspiration hallway, and I just have these two couches. I guess you can just sit there and look outside and have total inspiration. And then I'm putting that rug and then these little sketches on the wall. And then I was gonna put a painting there, but I didn't think it worked out for me. And then now I'm just touching up that's the rugs I put down. I really don't know where they're from, but yeah, I was just filling in those empty spaces, and I put some pots there. And I went to Bitey Bug and got some plants. Okay, now we're working on the backyard, or the landscaping. I really had fun with the exterior. I was gonna put in that car, but it brung the price from the total price of this lot was like 144 simoleons, or not, 144,000 simoleons. And if I put that car in, it would be about 244, like 220 thousand simoleons. I was gonna put a fountain right there. I just put a pond instead. There's actually 2 ponds in this lot. I put a fountain. It was in night mode. Yeah, I just moved it back. Excuse me for that. It was kind of dark. And then I just put some rocks, and I was trying to make that look like a little fountain that was coming off from the rock. Yes. And there will be pictures at the end if you're interested in seeing. Yeah, so now I'm putting in all the trees. This is where it gets crazy, guys. I put in way too many. Oh, I could have put in more if I guess. But I feel like I probably shouldn't put that much. I thought it should have been like more of an expensive house. It was a bigger house and I planned on it. So that's why I wanted to make it more closed in. Because it has a pool and it has a pond, and it was just, I don't know. There's also a willow tree. I don't know if it's actually a willow tree or if the Sims called it something different. It was right there. But yeah, too many trees. Well, then I planned. And I was touching up the dirt. And then right here, I was like, I forgot to change the grass. So I just changed it right now. And that's the color that I went for. And I kind of got rid of the dirt, and then I just put it back right here. And then now I put in the pool. So this is what the pool ends up looking like. I put some pool lights. I was gonna put in that slide, but I didn't want to. Oh, I didn't. It's not that I didn't want to. I just felt like, what man would have a pool, like a water slide? I don't know. Probably every man. Then I put, black walls, black floor. Yeah. And then here I was gonna put like this, I don't know what you call it. Totally forgot. I got the idea from Sim Supply. Oh my. And then I had trouble with the roofing for some reason. It just didn't work one bit. And then I forgot he made it a lot smaller than I did, I think. So I tried making it smaller, and it was just way too small. And then the roof didn't fit, so I just got rid of it and put a pond there. As you see, the roof would not cooperate. So I just put a pond here. And then I raised the terrain here. And then I softened it out, obviously. It was crazy. Okay, and now here I'm putting in the fountains. And then the big one. And then the rocks. And I put in some lily pads. Okay, so here I put in a tree, and then I put in the slide, and then there I put in like a rock area. Yeah, not a slide. I was gonna put the slide, but I didn't. I put in the swing. Yeah. Okay, so here's the pictures. There's the front. Here is when you walk in the door. Well, not exactly when you walk in the door, but that's the living room. Here's another picture of the living room. And then here is a picture from the hallway, I guess, where the stairs are at. And then here's a picture of the entrance. And then here's the kitchen. I really liked the, what I did to the kitchen. Here's another picture of the kitchen. And then there's a dining room. And here's another photo of the dining room. I can't talk. Here's the bathroom. I put some shelving in there, made it more detailed. And then here is obviously the loo. And then here's the hallway. And then here is the bedroom, the open bedroom with the picture in the bed and the TV. And here's a picture from the bed. And then here is a picture of like the desk area, and there's a bookshelf. And then here is the inspiration hallway. Yeah, here's another picture from the other way. There's the 2 couches, and then here is the outside, the little lounging area. Here's a pool view. and then you can see the pond in the background, the willow tree. Here's the other pond. It's very nice. And here's the patio. I guess it's a patio. Very empty patio. I probably should have put a lot more in there. Here's a slide picture. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!